Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. December 15th. This is our weekly review. It goes out to everybody. If you want to join us, come over to live trading alerts. You can click on here and join us for $150 a month. A little sneak preview. We're going to be offering our 2024 outlook. Last year was a very good year when you look at what outperformed the markets, and that'll be offered at $99. That'll be out at the end of December, and the link for that will go up this weekend. So let's talk about the market this week and what we did. And we had this nice run off the Fed. Powell and company were dovish. Dot plot projects a 0.75 basis point cut for next year. Markets anticipating more. Some of the Fed governors speaking today are trying to roll that back. Well, you know what? Nobody's paying attention to them. Nobody cares. So the market went up on big move on Wednesday, pushed a little bit more yesterday. And we're down a little bit here today. Part of this move is the SPY went ex dividend. And you can see that here in the pre-hours action, right here. That was the ex-dividend coming out of the SPY. If you look at the ES, you can see while we're down, we're not down all that much, and a big difference there. So just keep that in mind, and not a lot going on there, and not a lot to worry about. So the SPY, by the way, now was about 6 handles from all-time highs. The Q's got to about 5 from all-time highs. Very strong here. The Dow is Dow at an all-time high? Dow's at an all-time high, right? Already there. So the market here remains very strong. Energy couldn't hold the bounce from yesterday yet. Financials, I'm on the weekly chart. Duh. Let's bring this in close. You can see it. The financials yesterday also giving some of it back. Just some back and fill going on here. So this week was marked by a lot of different rotation in and out of names. And that's what you're going to see here. So today was the last big trading day of the month. We have 2 weeks left in the month, 2 weeks left in the year. And, most of the fund managers are wrapping it up here. They're locking in their profits, they're locking in their bonuses, they're moving stuff around. And for the next 2 weeks, a little bit more than that, actually, you have the desk jockeys sitting there who aren't making big moves, but you're going to see markups, right? The last 2 weeks of the year are known for markups. Everybody's saying, I have to say I own this stock. I have to say I owned Apple or Microsoft or Amazon or Nvidia or AMD, right? And usually very, very quiet the next 2 weeks, marked by very, very low volume. Won't be a lot of data coming out. It'll be very quiet, especially after next week, but volume will be very low. So what worked this week? Nike had a nice upgrade this week. We caught that on Monday morning. Nice little move there. Snow, I took the loss on it, but Snow ended up having a nice week. Monday, I tried to trade it, got caught up in the back and forth on it, but it moved to a nice new high here. Great move there as well. Microsoft this week, I'm in that. I've entered into that into my long-term portfolio. Needs to break back over 374, but held where it needed to right now and is pushing back up. I'm out of AMD. Guys talked about that. I've trimmed ARM some more. Still have a couple hundred shares left as I'm trying to break above this 71.79 area for another new all-time high. Still sitting in Nvidia, though I trimmed some of it there. Nice move there. I think all-time highs are coming in the next 2 weeks there. Nice move. Apple put a new all-time high. We traded that this week. Beautiful move there, holding in very well. Amazon has broken out to a new 52-week high, and that just looks fabulous. Speaking of AMD, AMD put a new 52-week plus high in. Its all-time highs are not that far now at this point. Nice moves on that one. Nice move on Intel. Lot to be liked here. Costco with a new all-time high today off of earnings yesterday. Gap and Go. I mean, there's not a lot to not like in this market right now. Is this market showing a lot of strength and it is broadening out, and that's the important thing. You don't want the same 7 names leading us, so we're starting to broaden out, and that's really important here. Got to talk about Tesla. So, if you're not with us and you were in the room, you would have heard. You know, we called 231 as support. We broke below it. Some people were shorting the heck out of this on the way down, but Chris called it out, and I give Chris credit. He called it undercut move. Undercut means it traded below the range, comes back and started to push up. And look at this candle. So it's been stuck in this range now for the better part of a month, and went from breaking to the lower end of the range, reversing, shooting up, and then taking out the high end of this range and right back into it. I think Tesla's getting ready to run into the end of the year. A lot of people are like, Tesla has a lot of problems. I agree. There's some issues out there, but you know what? This people like this stock and they buy it. And to me, it looks like we're looking at a test up here of this level up here at this 268. We'll see if that happens. Meta also another name that had a nice move this week, holding up not far from the 52 plus, which is a multi-year high. Even Netflix got involved in the action this week, pushed up to the top of the range, couldn't break out, came back in, but still holding strong. So, no matter what you like, there was action out there. Goldman Sachs, we didn't trade it, missed it, but a huge move. Same thing with CAT. So there's just a lot of broadening this market. They're going to other places. And this is exactly what you want to see as we go into the end of the year. So with that said, guys, I hope you're all well. If you'd like to join us, please come to smartoptiontrading.com, sign up with us. 2024 Outlook will be available in the near future. Sign up will go for that. And there it'll be $99, same price as last year. Have a great weekend. Catch you guys all on Monday.